Stop what you're doing right now, because what I'm about to show you will change how you see reality forever. Right now, as you watch this video, there's a 99.9% chance you're not real. That your entire life, every memory, every person you've ever loved, is just code running in someone else's computer. And the craziest part? Scientists just found evidence that proves it. Elon Musk says there's a 1 in billions chance we're living in base reality. Neil deGrasse Tyson gives it better than 50-50 odds. But these aren't just random guesses. There's actual scientific evidence backing this up. And before you click away thinking this is some conspiracy theory, understand this. What you're about to see comes from quantum physics experiments conducted at major universities, new laws of physics discovered in 2024, and mathematical proof that our universe behaves exactly like a computer program. By the end of this video, you'll see reality differently. You can't unsee this. So let's dive in. First, let's talk about the most mind-bending experiment in physics, the Double-Slit Experiment. Here's what happens. Scientists shoot tiny particles, like electrons or photons, at a wall with two slits. When nobody's watching, these particles act like waves, going through both slits at once and creating an interference pattern. It's like they exist in multiple places simultaneously. But here's where it gets insane. The moment you observe which slit the particle goes through, the pattern collapses. The particle suddenly acts like a solid object and only goes through one slit. Think about that. Reality changes based on whether you're watching or not. The universe doesn't render the data until you look at it. Now, where else have you seen this behavior? Video games. When you're playing Grand Theft Auto, the game doesn't render the entire city all at once. That would crash your computer. Instead, it only renders what's in your field of view. Everything else exists as probability data, waiting to load. Sound familiar? Because that's exactly what quantum mechanics shows us about reality. Reality doesn't exist until consciousness observes it, just like a simulation trying to save processing power. Evidence number 2, the speed limit of the universe. Nothing can travel faster than light, 299,792,458 meters per second. Einstein proved this. But have you ever wondered why there's a maximum speed? In a physical, analog universe, there shouldn't be a speed limit. But in a simulation, absolutely there should be. Every computer has a processing speed limit, the maximum rate at which it can handle information. The speed of light might not be about light at all. It might be the processing speed limit of the simulation we're in. Think about it. When a computer gets overloaded, what happens? It slows down, right? Well, Einstein's theory of relativity shows that time slows down near black holes, massive objects with extreme gravitational fields. An overloaded processor slowing down. Time dilation near black holes. The parallels are impossible to ignore. But wait, it gets even crazier. In 2024, physicist Dr. Melvin Vopson discovered something revolutionary: the Second Law of Infodynamics. In traditional physics, entropy, basically chaos and disorder, always increases over time. Your room gets messier, stars burn out, the universe heads toward heat death. That's the second law of thermodynamics. But Dr. Vopson found that information systems behave differently. They actually decrease entropy over time. They optimize and compress data to reduce computational power. And here's the kicker. We see this pattern everywhere. In digital data, biological systems, mathematical symmetries, and the entire universe itself. The universe is optimizing itself like a computer program. Dr. Vopson says if our universe were a simulation, it would need this built-in data compression to run efficiently. And that's exactly what we're seeing. The universe is compressing data to save memory. Let that sink in. Evidence 4. The universe is pixelated. Quantum mechanics shows us there's a smallest possible unit of everything. The Planck length, the smallest distance that has any meaning, is like a pixel in our reality. You can't divide it further. Energy comes in discrete packets called quanta. Time has minimum units. Matter is made of fundamental particles that can't be broken down. Everything is digitized. Everything has a minimum size below which nothing exists. Just like pixels on your screen right now. You're watching this video as tiny squares of color that create the illusion of a smooth image. Reality works the same way. It's all discrete units creating the illusion of continuous existence. The universe has a resolution limit, and that's exactly what you'd expect in a simulation. So what does this all mean? If we're in a simulation, does anything matter? Actually, yes, more than before. Think about it. Whether base reality or simulation, your experiences are real to you. Your joy, your pain, your relationships, they all exist within your conscious experience. And that consciousness might be the one thing that isn't simulated. Some scientists think consciousness might be the player controlling the avatar, not the avatar itself. You might be the observer from outside the simulation, experiencing this reality as a temporary game. Or maybe, just maybe, we're the simulation learning to understand itself, becoming conscious of our own code. But here's what I want you to do. First, hit that subscribe button because we're going deeper into these rabbit holes, quantum consciousness, parallel universes, and even how to test if we're in a simulation. Second, comment below. Do you think we're living in a simulation? What's your evidence? I read every single comment. And third, share this with someone who needs their mind blown today. Because remember, 40 years ago we had Pong, 2 rectangles and a dot. Today we have photorealistic simulations with millions of people. If technology keeps improving at any rate, simulations will become indistinguishable from reality. Which means, statistically, we're probably already in one. Welcome to the Matrix.